Hello there. In the next two videos, I will talk about the yose theory. Yose is a very important element in Go, although it's not as fun as the openings or the tetsuji, but it's very important. And if you want to become a strong Dan player, you need to know the yose theory, and you need to train skills of yose. Yose theory seems not to be very difficult, because if you know little bit, it's very easy. You first finish the center yose, then you finish the Gote yose by size. You finish the 10 points Gote yose first, then you play the 8 points one, and then you play the 2 points one, until you finish all the 1 point Gote yose, then you finish the game. The theory seems to be very simple, but I will explain more detailedly about the center yose in the next video. In this video, I will first strengthen your idea of the Gote yose first. And if you don't know what I have just said, here I will explain. We have three types of yose: the double center yose, single center yose, and the Gote yose. For double center yose, this is an example of a double center yose. Here, black can play a hane, and white need to block. White could not try to play other plays like the sacrifice, because black could capture it. So white could only block. Then black need to connect. Then white also need to connect. Otherwise, black could cut here. After black played the hane and finished the yose, it's still black's turn. That means black played the yose in center. So this is black's center yose. But on the other hand, this is also white's center yose. If white have the chance to play the hane now, then again black need to block. White could connect. Then black need to connect. Otherwise, white could cut here and could capture the black stones through a net. So black need to connect here. After black connect, again, white played this hane, but it's still white's turn. So this is also white center yose. As both sides have the center, after finishing the yose, we call this as a double center yose. Another type is the single center yose. This is the example of the single center yose. Here, black will play a hit, then white need to connect. After white connect, white lost 1 point at b5, because if white could play first, white could play here, and b5 become 1 moku, 1 point for the white. So this is a single center yose, which deducts white 1 point. If white have the chance to play a6 to prevent black play the hit or atari, then we call this move as the reverse center, because it's black's right to play this move, but white play it anyway. We call this reverse center. And so we now go through the double center yose and a single center yose. The most important one we need to calculate the size is the Gote yose, because for center yose, after you play it, you still have the right to play another yose. So it's not that important to calculate the size of the single center. However, I will explain more detailedly what we need to be aware when we play the single center yose. But in this video, I will continue to talk about the Gote yose. This is Gote yose. After black play the hane, white block and black connect. Black reduce white 1 point of territory, but black is a Gote. Now it's white's turn to choose another yose. And if white play it first, black could block, and white connect. Again, after the yose, this became black's turn. So this is the Gote of the white. We called this as Gote yose. So now we have the idea of what is the center yose and the Gote yose. In the 1200egol.com, you can find the yose value determination. And although there are some double center yose value and some single center yose value, most of the questions are Gote yose value because this is the most important one to train. It's a very good exercise. You could train up your speed and accuracy of calculating the size of yose in a very efficient way. But this video would like to introduce how to do the exercise by this mini yose encyclopedia. The yose value list here. This yose value list actually taught us how to count the value of the yose, and I will go through some of the questions with you. Here, this is a Gote yose. After black played here, black gets 1 point at the P19. So this is a 1 point yose. This is another 1 point yose. After black played here, black gained the point at C19. Why black gained the point at C19? Let's see. If here, white got the chance to play first, then white could play at D19. Black could not divide this stone because if black tried to divide, white could just capture it. As black could not divide the white, black could only hit here and white could connect. Here, black lost 1 point at C19. If black played here, black could get 1 point at C19. So, this move worth 1 point. Similarly, this move also worth 1 point. Because after black played here, in the future, white need to connect at Q3 because this is a false eye. White need to connect the Q3. But if white could play here, then Q3 become 1 point for the white. So this move worth 1 point. Now let's take a look at some 2 points yose. Here, black play here, worth 2 points. Because after black played here, black capture 1 stone and black have 1 point here. So this worth 2 points. If white could play Q19, then black could not get this 2 points. So Q19 worth 2 points. This is also a 2 point yose. Let's see. If black could play here, then white only have 2 points. But black have 3 points here. If white played first, then white could play hane and black block and white connect. We found that now white have 3 points here, comparing to this result. White have 1 more point at F19, but for black, 1 point reduced by the white. Here, black only have 2 points left, comparing to this. Here, black have 3 points, but if white play first, black only have 2 points. So, this yose worth 2 points. When we calculate the yose, we need to comparing the 2 final results. Here, black have 3 points, white have 2 points. This black have 2 points, white have 3 points. That means black has 1 point less and white has 1 point more. The total value of this yose is 1 plus 1 equals to 2. That's how we count the value of yose. This move also worth 2 points, because after black capture this, although black do not have any points here, in the future, black need to connect. But once capturing stones worth 1 point, so black have 1 point, and if white could connect, white have 1 point at 04. Now after black capture this, whites do not have this territory point, so 1 plus 1 equal to 2 again. This yose worth 2 points. This yose worth 3 points. As if black cuts here, black could get 2 points here and 1 capturing stone. If white could play first, white could connect at Q19 and there is no any point for the black anymore. The value of black playing A15 is also 3 points, because in the future A is center. Let's take a look here. Here, in the future, black could hit at C15 and white need to connect. So comparing these results with white playing first. If white could play first, then white lost these 2 points. And here, if black play first, then black could secure 1 point. So this yose worth 3 points in total. You may argue, after black connects, white may play here, then white may secure 1 point here. But if white play here, then this becomes a center yose for the black, as we are counting this as a Gote yose. So the white should play elsewhere, and in the future, this hit is the right for the black. After black hit, white need to connect. So we will comparing this result with this one, and the total value is 3 points. This is also a 3 points yose. After black capture this, white hit, black connect. This result, black capture 2 stones and have 1 point at 04, so black have 3 points. Comparing to white play the connect, black won't have these 3 points anymore, so this yose worth 3 points. And this yose also worth 3 points. Although this time black only capture 1 stone, but after black capture 1 stone, black also have 1 point here. So black here gained 2 points. But if white could play the e3 and connect, then white could also secure 1 point at f3. So this capture also deducts white by 1 point. This yose have 3 points in total. And let's take a look at this yose. This move worth 4 points. Because comparing black played here, if white could play here, in the future, this is the right of the white. Black need to block. And this is also the right of the white. Black again need to block. Then, comparing this to black played the connect, here, black gained 4 points. A, B, C, D, 4 points. If white play here, these 4 points would be deducted. So this move worth 4 points is even bigger than capturing 2 stones or 1 stone, the last few yoses I have just shown. And lastly, take a look at this 10-point yose. This is a 10-point yose. Let me explain why. Here, if black played the capture, then white hit, black capture. Here, black not only capture 2 stones and have 2 points, so now black gained 4 points. Actually, black gained 1 more point here. Black gained 1 more point here. So in total, black gained 5 points. Comparing this result to white capture these 2 black stones, then white gained 2 points here and captured 2 stones, and also 1 more point here. So white gained 5 points. Comparing this, if black played it, this point no longer belongs to the white. And if white captured, this point no longer belongs to the black, as black need to connect. So, in total, one side will gain 5 points, another side will lose 5 points if either side capture the 2 stones. So this yose worth 10 points. That's how we calculate the value. So this video introduced how to calculate the value of the Gote yose. And always practice makes perfect. This exercise would be a good shot to change your speed and accuracies to calculate the value of yose. The key to play the correct yose is to count their correct value, and also to learn some Tetsuji. Both of them are very important. You cannot just learn the Tetsuji and don't learn to count the value. If you find your endgame is not very well played, please try out this exercise. They will definitely help you. In the next video, I will go for a more interesting topic. what to consider when we play the center yose. There are many things to consider when we play the center yose. So see you in the next video.